Good afternoon, everyone. I am sorry there is a technical glitch at our end. I hope I am audible and the screen is visible. Okay. A request from my side. Let us use the chat box sparingly. Please be very judicious in your use of the chat box. Let's not add more load on the servers, please. Everyone, please. Let us not add more load on the server. Let us show restraint on our part and not use the chat box. Please, a sincere request to everyone. Okay, I'm starting with the lecture now. So what I was telling you before we crashed was that what to study. I'm not sure how much of that you were able to hear or not. So what to study is I'll provide you notes of 280 pages. Those notes include solved answers, solved case studies, applied ethics issues, theories, examples, mind maps, etc. If you remove all of the extra portion, then the theory that is required for exam purposes, syllabus coverage जो है, that is even less than 200 pages. So the notes are very concise, very crisp, but comprehensive. Not anything apart from the notes can be asked in exam. This is my guarantee. I'll teach you in a manner that you will be able to answer any damn question using these very notes. ठीक है, इन्हीं notes को use करके you will be able to answer any question. So don't worry about it. What to study का answer यही है that you have to study the notes that I am going to provide to you. ठीक है, not anything else is needed apart from the notes that I am going to provide to you. How to study? Now, if you take my advice, how to approach the module, let me discuss that. So, in my notes, you will see that I have not only provided theory, but I have provided mind maps as well. Please do not jump to the mind maps directly. Please read the theory first. First, read the theory, then read the mind map, then attend the class. I will provide you the session PDFs in advance. So if there is the first class on 7th of July, that is day after tomorrow, read the notes of the first class before attending it live. Because when you are reading the notes, you are reading from your own perspective. That is very important. Rather than coming plainly in the class, try to develop your own perspective while reading the notes. Then I will teach you live, I will teach you interconnections and all, I'll teach you application of theory. I'll tell you that there was a certain PYQ in this year, and this theory, this text can be used in that PYQ. If there is a PYQ in coming year with respect to the trends, then this is what you can write. So make note of all of what I am saying live in the class ahead, close to the mind maps. Next to the mind maps, make notes of whatever interlinkages I tell you live in the class. And then after the class, please try to read it again. तो इससे हुआ क्या that you have read it once before the class, then you have attended the class, you have understood my perspective and linkages, you have made your you have scribbled in the PDF, and then you are reading the notes again. So this will reinforce the ideas and this will add value. आपको समझ में बहुत अच्छे से आ जाएगा if you follow this approach. So this is how you have to study, make best use of the module. Coming to examples, this is a very common doubt that I get in ethics कि सर example कितने हैं, whether your notes have examples of current affairs or not. So let me tell you, I will provide you a micro plan as well. There will be a micro plan that will be given to you guys in which session wise, class number wise, I mentioned that notes are of these many pages of this class. They have these many examples. They have these many examples from 2024 year. They have these many examples from 2025 year. When you get the notes, when you get the copy, when you search the keyword recently in the notes, you will get current affair based examples. So there are 776 example across the module. There are 180 plus examples of 2024. There are 120 plus examples of 2025 year. And as the things are happening in and around us, I'll discuss that as well in class. For example, RCB ke event mein there was a stampede, so I'll discuss that as well. So not only the 27 applied ethics issues for which handouts I'll provide, I'll discuss applied ethics issues on daily basis. Whatever is happening in and around us, I'll discuss that as well. So you have ample examples, current affair based examples, which are very important to gain edge in the exam. When now there is a question on corruption, you being now my students, you will not write example of Ashok Khemka sir. मैं हर बार बोलता हूं कि इंटीग्रिटी में किरण बेदी मैम का, करप्शन में अशोक खेमका सर का एग्जांपल मत लिखिए. नाउ आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट दे हैव नॉट डन गुड वर्क और दे आर नॉट डूइंग गुड वर्क. Only thing that I am saying is that these examples are cliche. So you have to give something new to the examiner, and that is in abundance in my notes. So examples I have covered in depth. Fourth point is answer writing. In every class I'll discuss two section A questions. So 17 into 2 is 34. Then every class I'll discuss one case study as well, that is 17 case studies. Plus there are 3 answer writing classes, exclusive answer writing classes as well, class number 18, 19 and 20, in which again we will discuss a number of questions. So there is ample focus on answer writing in my module. I have taught ethics thrice in this format only, क्योंकि it is very easy to study ethics, it is very easy to teach ethics, but what happens is that in exam hall when you get random questions, you are not able to use the learnings that you have studied. And hence my focus has always been on to teach my students, okay, if you have read this certain theory, how you are going to use it in the exam hall. And that is why we practice answer writing in each and every class. So this time we are doing it live. So I'll discuss the question. I'll ask you guys as well कि pointers दो, समझ में आया है नहीं, that which theory that we studied right now, just before attending this question, how is it applied in this particular PYQ? So I'm going to discuss ample PYQs. Templates. Templates are the new fad. Templates are the new in thing. Why so? Because they help you in reducing the brainstorming time. Ethics के पेपर का चैलेंज क्या है? Everybody will be able to answer 250 marks question. There is no second thought about it. सब कर लोगे. But time management becomes an issue because the paper appears to be lengthy. And how to reduce that thing कि lengthy ना लगे paper? You have to use templates. So there are 13 questions in section A. I'll teach you 14 templates. For 13 questions, I am giving you one extra template. So that if the question is not directly from the notes, it is not directly from the syllabus, theoretical nahi hai, if it is of applied nature and you are not able to think from the point of view of ethics कि क्या लिखूं यार समझ नहीं आ रहा है, सीधा we will recall the templates and we will use the templates to write answers so that we are able to provide ethics in our answers. Main challenge क्या होता है applied ethics के questions में, that you are not able to write ethics in the answer. Applied ethics क्या होता है मैं बताता हूँ. Last year there was question, first question was on artificial intelligence. The second question was on global warming and climate change. And now in these questions, you do not have to make it answer of science. GS3 science का आंसर नहीं बनाना है AI में. Or in climate change question, you do not have to write answer based on GS3 environment. These questions have been asked in ethics paper. I want ethics in my answers. And this is where the templates, this is where my mode of teaching, our answer writing practice, etc. will help you live in the exam hall. Okay? All these applications can also be applied in the test series. I believe you guys will get 4 tests. You are those who are part of MMP, those who are part of ethics module, ethics plus test series module, they will have access to ethics test series as well. So that will start on 13th of July, and you can apply all these learnings in the test series as well. Now, in every class, as I have already discussed, my focus is on application. देखो ethics क्या होता है ये बताना बहुत आसान है, ठीक है. PYQ आया था, पॉटर स्टीवर्ट की कोट है, that ethics means knowing the difference between your rights versus the right thing to do. Now, आपको यूज करना आना चाहिए ना ये कहीं. तो अगर कोई क्वेश्चन आता है दैट हाउ यू विल इंश्योर प्रोबिटी इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, देखो चैप्टर 8 से प्रोबिटी का क्वेश्चन है. माय फर्स्ट पॉइंट विल बी दैट अ सिविल सर्वेंट हु नोज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन हिज राइट्स एंड द राइट थिंग टू डू will be able to ensure justice with the public and ensure probity in the organization. So see how I have used the definition, how I have used the PYQ etc. to answer the question, and this I'll teach you in abundance. ऐसी stage आ जाएगी, you guys will come to a stage where in matter of 30 days when you uh, pass by a road, कुछ हो रहा है तुम्हारे इधर उधर, when you travel by metro, when you see something happening in and around you, you will be able to link it with some or other ethical concept. I'll bring you to that stage that you will be able to brainstorm live with respect to ethics. सोशल मीडिया पे स्क्रॉल भी कर रहे होंगे, उसमें भी कोई ना कोई थ्योरी लगा दोगे कि एथिक्स में हो रहा है. ट्रस्ट मी, दिस विल हेल्प यू अ लॉट बिकॉज क्वेश्चन रैंडम आएंगे. You guys are going to attempt 2026 mains, questions उसमें random ही आएंगे. This is the nature of the exam now. And then live in the exam hall you will be able to brainstorm points from the theory because of application based teaching that you will get. Do you have to make your own notes? I have made it very clear that I have provided you crisp notes already. I will provide you separate list of examples, separate list of keywords, separate list of thinkers, separate list of conclusion. सब कुछ सेपरेट सेपरेट मिलेगा. अपने नोट्स एज सच बनाने की नीड नहीं है. You do not require to make your own notes. Only thing that you are required to do is scribble in the notes while I teach you live. जो भी मैं लिंकेजेस बता रहा हूं माइंड मैप के नेक्स्ट में स्क्रिबल कर लीजिएगा. Just next to the mind map, please scribble the interlinkages whatever I am discussing live in the class. My focus is not only on teaching from scratch. Of course I'll teach from scratch. My focus is also to add value to your answers. देखो मैं तुम्हें पढ़ा दूं और मैं बोलूं कोर्स खत्म हो गया and then you are not able to cross 120 marks, that is injustice to you. So my focus is also on to add value to your answers, and I'll provide you separate list of keywords. I'll teach you how to use keywords in your answers. I have cleared this exam thrice. There was a friend of mine who cleared this exam 4 times. We are very good friends, and in one of the year he scored only 75 marks in ethics. We sat down and we discussed कि भाई क्या कमी रह गई आंसर में, and we came to conclusion that his answers were too technical. Your answer become too technical when you are reading when you are using too many keywords. So there is a very fine line in answer writing of ethics, how many keywords to use, how to use them, how many examples to write, how many generic points to write, how to ensure that example is application based. And I'll discuss all of that so that in any random year, no matter how strict the checking is, you guys will be able to cross 120 barrier in ethics paper. Time management. I have already told you that time management is a very big issue in ethics paper. Not everyone is able to attend the questions. I guess some of you might be students who have already written mains as well, or who have already written some or other test, और वो time management का issue आपने face किया होगा. I'll teach you in every class how to handle time management, how to approach the paper live in the exam hall so that you are able to complete the questions on time. And particularly in the 3 live answer writing classes, that is class 18, 19 and 20, I will make you practice. Rather than 7 minutes for a 10 marker, I'll give you 5 minutes, and trust me, I had this class day before yesterday for 2025 mains, and my students were able to finish answer in 5 minutes. Complete 2-page answer in 5 minutes, complete case study in 10 minutes rather than 14 or 15 minutes that you get in UPSC. So I'll bring you to that level that there will be no issue with respect to time management. Case studies पढ़ाऊंगा क्या? बिल्कुल पढ़ाऊंगा. In every class I'll discuss one case study. The case studies will be of different natures. Public sphere case study wherein you are, say, a DM or a DC or a SP, you are trying to contact, say, IG range. There was a case study like this last year. Not many in the market still realize it, that UPSC has started asking jurisdiction and role based case studies. While we prepare for this exam, we seldom focus on the actual work, actual hierarchy in policing system, actual task of a DC or a DM. Last year there was a question that you are a DC, and the first question said that what is the option of the DC as a DM. So I'll also teach you what is the difference between DC and DM, what is the role of IG operation range, what is the role of ACIT or DCIT at the post that I resigned at, that is Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax. What is the role of first secretary, third secretary, etc. We'll discuss that as well. I'll prepare you for role-based case studies as well. Every class I'll provide you one assignment. In some classes it will be section A question, in some classes it will be case study, and I have written the model answers and I'll provide you that as well. So the latest paper that we have at our hand is 2024 mains, and I'll provide you assignment for 2024 and all the model answers of 2024. So I have designed my module in a way that the entire question paper of 2023 as well as 2024 mains at least will be covered in this module with the model answers. How to revise the content? Of course, once you have read the notes, then you have attended the class, then you have read it again, the things are now in your head. So after all of this, what you need to do is you will refer the mind maps. Revision will become very easy because I have provided you mind maps. I have made those mind maps myself from the theory. तो ऐसा भी नहीं है कि मैंने कोई ऐसी AI से ऐप यूज कर लिया और उससे माइंड मैप बना दिया. नो, I have spent time, I have made them myself. So those revision mind maps are very good, and you will realize during the course that these mind maps are way more than enough. But to begin with, we'll focus on the notes. Then read less, apply more. I always tell this to my students. This is not only for ethics. This is for across optionals, across GS paper, even for prelims. Do not read a number of sources. I'll keep repeating this thing across my sessions, that cut the clutter. I'm very fond of this phrase, cut the clutter. When you read too much, there is clutter in your head. You are not able to revise things. When there is a 2 blank pages or 4 blank pages in front of you with just a 2-liner question, you're not able to think. There are ideas in your mind, but they are in a cluttered manner. What I'll do is, I'll teach you and I'll train you to use lesser content across the questions. ठीक है, तो हमारा फोकस किस पे रहेगा? We'll not read 2 books, 3 books, 4 books. हम इसी 280 pages पे rely करके we will apply them in any damn question that is being asked. I'll teach you 13 different types of diagrams. 13 different types of diagrams for case study as well as for section A. As per my humble opinion, one diagram is equal to at least 0.5 marks. Now, if I am able to say in a hypothetical scenario, if I am able to draw diagrams in 15 out of 19 questions in ethics, this is at least 7 or 7.5 marks. Mera 2017 में I was behind the last IFS rank by just 2 marks. So 7.5 marks are very important. In 2015, I guess I was behind IAS rank, or in 2017 only I was behind IAS rank by only 12 marks. So importance of 7, importance of 5, 10 marks, you will realize much later in your preparation days. But I am telling you that one diagram is equal to at least 0.5 marks, and I'll teach you how to draw diagrams as well. I'll provide you ready-made conclusion themes for case studies. देखो, मेरी अब तक की स्लाइड में ही मेरा ओवरआर्किंग फोकस ना केवल पढ़ाने पे है, बट इन एप्लीकेशन. कोई फायदा नहीं है मैं कोर्स कर दूं और तुम्हारे मार्क्स ना आए. मुझे मार्क्स चाहिए. आई एम वेरी रिजल्ट ओरिएंटेड. That is why I was able to crack civil thrice, because in my preparation also I was result oriented, and I'll make you result oriented. So I'll provide you conclusion themes for case studies so that you do not have to brainstorm. What happens in exam hall is when you keep following the watch and you say, when you see that अरे यार 14 minutes हो गए, pressure में हो, you will skip the conclusion. And then if the examiner was to give say 10 or 12 out of 20, he or she sees that you have not written the conclusion, he'll deduct a mark. So I'll give you ready-made conclusion theme so that even in that pressure situation, you are able to write conclusion even without thinking itself. And the last question that I generally get, is it enough? Now tell me in the chat box itself, what do you guys think? Is it enough or not? I want to throw this question to you guys. What do you think? Is it enough? Unfortunately, I am not able to see the responses. सही चल रहा है, चैट नहीं दिख रही है, ये स्टक भी हो गया इधर. I hope I am audible because I am not able to look at your responses in the chat box. I hope I am audible. Please tell me. Enable कर दो chat. Just wait for a couple of minutes. Just bear with me for a couple of minutes. The team is looking at the issue. Meanwhile, these were the common doubts that I generally get with respect to ethics preparation. When we are able to restore the chat, I would love to hear from you guys whether there are any further doubts or not. Because this is our orientation session, I'm not going to teach you anything as such. I just want to reassure you, ensure you that you are in right hands with respect to your ethics preparation. I just want to pass on this idea and listen the feedback from you guys itself that yes, you believe that you are in the right hands. I have discussed in detail what all I am going to do in the module. मुझे इसमें दिखा दो. ठीक है, now I am able to look at your responses. Gautam has written, yes sir, this is enough. Vidushi, Ritik, Grishmaja, Chetan, Harshvardhan, Surender, Sheetal, Dhanalakshmi, Pragati, Ashwani, Athira, Bhakti, Apurva, Priyamani. Thank you everyone. Now, as I am able to look at the chat box now, please tell me if there are any doubts. Do you want me to discuss any other thing in the orientation session that maybe you have a certain doubt with respect to ethics preparation? Please tell me in the chat box. I'll answer that. Book content and notes content are 95% same, Mayank. Shreya, I have already addressed this doubt. You do not have to make notes. बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है, मैं तुम्हें पिन पॉइंटेड नोट्स प्रोवाइड करूंगा, डोंट वरी. सेल्फ डाउट खत्म हो जाएगा. अभी मुझे किसी ने बोला है सेल्फ डाउट आता है. सेल्फ डाउट खत्म हो जाएगा, डोंट वरी अबाउट इट. नो, आई वोंट बी चेकिंग योर आंसर्स. आई विल बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. देखो, मैं कोई झूठ बोल के तुम्हें आज बोल दूं कि हाँ मैं आंसर्स चेक करूंगा. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू चेक द आंसर्स. आई विल प्रोवाइड यू मॉडल आंसर्स एंड असाइनमेंट दैट आई हैव मेड माई सेल्फ. Foundation batch content is same. Yes, notes will be uploaded before the class, as I have already told. You will get the notes before the class itself. Ajay has asked me to explain the notes point again. Ajay, what I said was that you are not required to make your own separate notes now. I will provide you notes. You just have to scribble the live linkages that I will tell in the class across the mind map. देखो क्या होता है. For example, I have come to the class today. I have traveled from my home to our center at Warren, and I see certain thing. I am scrolling through social media. I see that something has happened today. तो मैं क्या करता हूं, मैं उसी चीज को इंटरलिंक करके पढ़ा देता हूं क्लास में. ठीक है. सो दिस इज व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डू, और वो मैं चाहूंगा कि आप नोट करो. ठीक है. कैन वी यूटिलाइज डेली न्यूज़पेपर? न्यूज़पेपर मैं करके दे रहा हूं तुम्हें. रीसेंट एकदम जो करंट अफेयर है वो इंक्लूडेड है इसमें. बाकी जब मॉड्यूल ओवर हो जाएगा तब आप यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं न्यूज़पेपर को टू आइडेंटिफाई योर ओन आंसर्स, योर ओन एग्जांपल्स. Mamta, notes will be provided before the class. I have already answered that. समर्थ, बिल्कुल पॉसिबल है भाई. एसए में भी पॉसिबल है. Samarth has asked, is it possible to score 150 plus in ethics? This year topper had scored 141 marks, and my batchmate Apurva Pandey had scored 175 marks in essay paper. Can you imagine 175 marks in essay paper? So it is possible, don't worry about it. Syllabus will be covered comprehensively. Suvernil, don't worry. नोट्स अपलोड हो जाएंगे. आतिफ, मिल जाएंगे ऐप पे, पोर्टल पे ही मिल जाएंगे तुम्हें. कोई टेंशन नहीं है शिवम. अभी डर लग रहा है एथिक्स से, क्लासेस अटेंड करना शुरू करो, डर नहीं लगेगा. प्रिया, नोट्स विल बी प्रोवाइडेड इन हिंदी एज वेल, डोंट वरी. Ethics Write Smart will be taken by me, Ravi, right? Laws I am not going to take. Anubhav. There are too many questions in the chat box. I have tried to address them as far as possible. As much as possible, I have tried to address them. Chat box is literally on steroids right now. ठीक है, क्लासेस शुरू होने दो. We will handle your questions. I'll handle your questions. Don't worry. None of your doubt will go unanswered. अभी क्लासेस शुरू होने दो. I understand there are so many doubts. ठीक है, don't worry. Please सुनो मेरी. Stop using the chat box. रुक जाओ प्लीज. Stop using the chat box. अभी रुको. रुक जाओ. मैंने आज इतने डाउट्स कवर कर लिए हैं. ठीक है, मैंने कुछ और डाउट्स ले लिए हैं. डे आफ्टर टुमारो विल बी द फर्स्ट क्लास. ट्रस्ट मी, प्रोसेस को फॉलो करो. शुरू होने दो क्लासेस. सारे डाउट्स अपने आप सॉल्व होते चले जाएंगे. व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज लेट द क्लासेस बिगिन. द डाउट्स विल एंड slowly and gradually. The doubts will end. Don't worry, I'll address each and every doubt with respect to whatever theory problem that you have in class. मैं सब address करूंगा. चलो, I am not able to go through the responses right now in chat box. It is literally on steroids, raining like cats and dogs. Whatever phrase or proverb you want to use, you can use it as per your will, as per your likelihood, as per your liking. Whatever phrase you want to use, you can use for the chat box. ठीक है, चलो. Let us end the class. Day after tomorrow there will be session 1 on ethics. We will start with ethics and human interface. चलो, मैं 17 क्लासेस का ब्रेकअप भी दे देता हूं एक बार. यूपीएससी सिलेबस बता देता हूं. दिस इज एथिक्स एंड ह्यूमन इंटरफेस चैप्टर, वेयर इन वी विल स्टडी वेरियस थ्योरीज, वेरियस रिलीजन्स. ठीक है, ह्यूमन वैल्यूज वी विल स्टडी अबाउट वेरियस इंडियन थिंकर्स एंड वैल्यू एजुकेशन. एटीट्यूड चैप्टर we will study about civil servant attitude, social influence, persuasion. In aptitude chapter, aptitude and foundational value, I'll teach you 30 plus different civil services values. Emotional intelligence, I'll teach you Goleman model and other models. And trust me, any damn question you get on EI, कोई भी क्वेश्चन आ जाए EI पे, you will be able to answer it. बाकी कभी कर लोगे. EI के लिए ये मॉडल में ऐसे पढ़ाऊंगा that using this model itself you will be able to answer any damn question. Then the 6th chapter is on philosophers. Most people are very scared of this topic. कितनों ने एथिक्स कभी पढ़ा है? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव स्टडीड एथिक्स एवर? कभी पढ़ा होगा? मुझे बताओ चैट बॉक्स में. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू एग्री विद मी दैट मोस्ट ऑफ अस आर worried about this paper, this topic? I can see so many responses in chat box. Thank you. We are listening. That means मैं इसको ऐसे पढ़ाऊंगा that this will become your favorite topic and you will use it to great extent in case studies and in section A as well. I'll teach you somewhere close to 15-20 thinkers. We will focus on their teachings. I'll teach you their teachings, their learnings, and I'll teach you the application of each and every learning. ठीक है, तो बहुत मजा आएगा इस चैप्टर को करने में। जितने डर लगते हैं ना सबको, वो सारे डर दूर हो जाएंगे फिलोसफर्स के चैप्टर में। देन पब्लिक सिविक वैल्यूज इज द 7th चैप्टर, wherein we will talk about accountability, work culture, etc., etc., social contract theory, and then probity, wherein generally UPSC has asked question related to RTI, transparency, governance, corruption. So this is broad makeup of ethics syllabus. This will take 3 classes. This will take 3 classes. This is 2 class, 2 class, 1 class, 2, 2 and 2. Total is 17 classes. Then class number 18, 19 and 20 are dedicated to answer writing. And after 6th class, we will have first doubt session as well. Then after another 6th class, we'll have another doubt session. Then after the 17th class, we'll have another doubt session. This does not mean that I'll not take doubts live in the class. I'll take doubts live as well. मैं live भी doubt लूंगा, doubt के अलग sessions भी होंगे. I'll provide you a Google form as well. You can provide your doubts here. I read each and every doubt before the doubt resolution class. I'll take 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever number of doubts you have. Fill this Google form when it is provided to you. Mention your doubts. I'll address each of them. क्योंकि देखो वरना ऐसे ही होगा जो आज हुआ है चैट बॉक्स में, कि मैंने बोला कि चैट बॉक्स इज ऑन स्टेरॉइड्स, ठीक है, तो वही होगा दोबारा से। तो डाउट फॉर्म में अपने डाउट्स लिख देना, ठीक है, सो दैट आई विल बी एबल टू टीच देम, आई विल बी एबल टू टेक देम इन द डाउट रेजोल्यूशन क्लास, वरना सब ऐसे ही मिस होता रहेगा। क्लियर है? अब क्लास का मेकअप भी समझ में आ गया, कोर्स का मेकअप समझ में आ गया होगा, आई एम श्योर। महिमा मिलेगी हिंदी में, क्लासेस मिलेंगे, नोट्स मिलेंगे हिंदी में। चलो, आई होप यू गाइज आर एक्साइटेड फॉर द क्लासेस टू बिगिन। आई एम ऑनेस्टली वेरी एक्साइटेड टू टीच इट लाइव। This is my favorite subject. This has been my favorite subject. This is why I am teaching it, for the obvious reason I love this subject. And अभी जो हमारा बैच हुआ था, that was not live. जो अभी 2025 मेंस के लिए बैच हुआ था, that was recorded. And I was very upset कि यार recorded करना पड़ रहा है. I am really up and I am really excited to be back taking ethics live. ठीक है? I'll now see you guys day after tomorrow. Let us end the session now. I have taken enough doubts. I have handled enough queries. I have taught you enough that what I am going to do in the module. It's now time for execution, and we will begin the execution from day after tomorrow. Please be on time. My sincere request to you guys. चलो अब मैं expectation भी set कर दूं थोड़ी सी। अब तक तो मैंने बताया कि मैं क्या क्या करूंगा। नाउ फ्यू एक्सपेक्टेशंस, प्लीज बी ऑन टाइम एंड प्लीज मेंटेन डिसिप्लिन इन द चैट बॉक्स, दैट इज इट। These are my 2 expectations with respect to how you attend the course, plus go through the syllabus at least 2 times. Syllabus पढ़ लो, download the syllabus from UPSC site and read it 2 times. That is it. और कुछ नहीं करना है तुम्हें, ठीक है? और कुछ नहीं करना है। ओके? Because I'll begin the classes on time, और फिर ये ना हो कि किसी का कुछ मिस हो गया हो। चलो, I'll now see you guys day after tomorrow. I am very sorry for the technical glitches that we had today couple of times, जिसकी वजह से थोड़ा डिले भी हुआ सेशन। We will try to be better in the live classes from day after tomorrow. Take care. Thank you. Thank you for being live with me. Thank you.